The right cleaning customers. Where are they and how do you find them? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. And this is a website, it's a hub where house cleaners list their cleaning businesses and the homeowners who need the service go and find them. So it's a way to partner the two together. Check it out at housecleaning360.com. All right, now on to today's show. This is an awesome show. We have a repeat expert coming back to our show by popular demand. This is the amazing Daisy Foster, who is the CEO of Digitool, and she runs all of the marketing and all of the advertising for her family's cleaning business. And she is blowing the doors off their business because of how focused she is on what she does. So we've asked her to join us today and share with us some tips on how to get in front of the right cleaning customers. Please help me welcome Daisy Foster.
Thank you so much for having me again, Angela. I really enjoyed being on it last time and know this is going to be really fun and hopefully really valuable for everybody as well. My family have a cleaning business here in the UK, and growing up I've seen my family's business go from one that was starting out from scratch, that was started by my granddad, one that was been turning over way over £1 million, one that's had to start from scratch again, where we had no employees, no brand, and for some contractual reasons we had to give away all of our database. So in short, we have truly seen all the ups and downs of a cleaning business. My role in the cleaning business was marketing, how to get new customers. And since we've introduced strategic automated marketing, the business couldn't be better. My family are able to go on holidays. They can take time away from the business and it still works. And more importantly, it's still profitable. And I just love that feeling of being able to help out hardworking, family-owned cleaning businesses. So now I've set up my own marketing business and do exactly that. Help cleaners just like you get more customers.
Okay, so share with us how you go about getting in front of the right customer. Is there a qualification process or what does that look like?
This is such a good question and one you should be asking yourself right at the beginning of setting up a cleaning business. If you're already a few years into running your business, there is no time like today to ask yourself this question. And really interestingly, the first thing you've asked, Angela, is the right customer. So before we can say how to get into front of them, you need to ask yourself, who are the right customers? Who are the people that you want to be cleaning for? And it's going to be different for every single person sat on a chair watching this video. It might be that you want to get in front of domestic customers. What kind of families do you want to be cleaning for? If that's the case, I want you to niche down further and ask yourself, what areas do you want to be working in? Do you want you and your staff to be traveling far? If not, then you need to work out who are the right customers, where do they live? Do you want to be working for affluent neighbourhoods? If so, you need to say, these are the neighbourhoods we work in and these are the ones we don't. If you want to be working for elderly people, busy families, I really want you to niche that down because it's going to be important for the next step. Same thing if you're working in the commercial industry. So I don't just want you to say that you want big clients. I want you to say who. Is it hotel owners, big office buildings? Do you want to work for chain restaurants? Really niche down who your ideal customer is so that we can start to market strategically in front of them.
You just said something that was really important. You said, make sure that you know who you want to market to and who you don't. I think the who you don't is just as important as who you do, because once you start limiting, saying this is not my clientele, you stop going after them and you stop accepting their calls when they call in. You just say, I'm sorry, we don't service this particular area or what have you. And then you are able to outsource that to someone else.
Absolutely. And that might feel really unnatural at the beginning because we're so used to just saying yes to every job. But as you start to grow, you really need to know who you don't want to service. You will see, and you guys will know, I'm sure you're thinking of people right now, the people that don't pay you on time, the people that don't appreciate your work, the people that ask for more and try and get more hours out of you for free, the people that don't recommend you or don't leave you reviews. The only way you can grow a business is by servicing the people that are going to help you grow a business. So you need to say no to these people to be able to say yes to more of these people. And once you're saying yes to the people that pay you on time and refer you and recommend you, that's when you've got a business that you'll love. You'll really want to work with them people. It'll make you happy and it'll make your staff happy too. So it might feel strange now, but it's not a selfish thing. It is a smart thing to say no to some and yes to the right people.
So once you've decided who your customers are, how do you get in front of them?
I want you to have a really clear idea of who that person is, and I want you to write that person down and all the features of them. So their age, their location, their gender, even what they should be earning, how many bedrooms should be in their house. So you've got what you call a customer avatar. One thing I'd really like you to do as well is go and find a picture on Facebook or on Google of someone that matches your avatar. Seems a bit strange, but put that picture up on your wall, because the next step is we're going to be targeting this person. And the clearer you are, the clearer your marketing message is going to be. And the more that marketing message is going to appeal and attract that customer, that dream customer. So we've got our customer avatar. We've got a picture of Sandra or Bob or whoever. How are we going to get in front of them? There's a couple of ways that I've found is really effective. The first is leaflet or flyers, as you call them in America, but done effectively. Flyers don't work if you just put a generic message and you send them out once. However, flyers really work if you've got a person in mind and you've got a message that's clear. So if you're going after 50-year-old women who are affluent and have grandchildren or pets, then your message is going to look really clear when you've got flyers that say, love your grandkids, but hate the mess they leave. Or love your furry friends, but they're making your house smell unpleasant. And suddenly I'm like, yeah, that is a problem that I'm having. Therefore, I'm going to respond to this leaflet or this flyer. Also, you can then get strategic about where you're going to place them flyers. So, you know, the neighborhoods you want to drop them off at, you know, the dog groomers or the nurseries, because you're trying to attract a place where your ideal customer hangs out. So flyers is one way to get in front of your ideal customer once you know who your ideal customer is. The second way is Facebook ads. Facebook ads are amazing. Not when they're done kind of generically and shot out to everyone. They almost always don't work in that case. But when you get strategic about who you want to target, the really cool thing about Facebook ads is you can choose, I want this advert to show to women over 50 in this neighborhood. You can get it down to the exact kilometer, and their interests should be home and garden magazines, or make sure that they own pets. So people that have an interest in the kind of the pet industry. And that then I'm able to show an ad to them again that's super specific. So I can show a Facebook ad that says something about love your grandkids, but not the mess that they leave. So that's the second one. Facebook ads work really well when they're strategic. And the third, and this is a service that we offer, and the only reason we offer it is because we know it works, is Google Ads. Google Ads are the adverts that you see at the very top of Google, the highest position on Google, when somebody types in maid service, California, or domestic cleaning business in Colorado. The ads right at the top might feel like everybody's seeing them because you think that Google should work the same for me as it should for Angela, as it should for you. But that's not the case. These ads are super specific. I will see different adverts to you based on my location, my age, my interests, my demographics. And that's because Google, again, is able to be really targeted. So you can show your maid service adverts just to your ideal customers. And when they click on your website, the website can be super tailored to them. It can be, you know, if you're going after the commercial industry, it wants to look super professional with case studies from similar businesses. If you're going after a domestic market, you want reviews on there from people that look the same as your ideal customer. You want an offer. If you do discounts, that's up to you. You want an offer on there that's going to speak to your domestic market. So you want to make sure that you're getting as tailored as possible. So them three methods, the reason I've told you them three, flyers, Facebook ads, and Google ads, is I know after interviewing hundreds of cleaning business owners that they're the three most effective ways. But they're only effective if you've got a very, very clear idea of who you're trying to target before you even start to create the ad.
Alrighty guys, and that is Daisy Foster. Isn't she amazing? And I tell you what, every time we talk, I learn something new. So this is awesome. I'm so glad she joined us. Thank you, Daisy, from the bottom of my heart. If you guys found this helpful, please pass it on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And now that's going to be it for today. I'm going to let you go laser focus your market and figure out who your avatar is. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.